Hi everybody, this is the Math 31 applications review. This is question 5e. We've been given the function for the height of a ball as a function of time. Now we're just answering some questions. This one says, how long is the object in the air? Now this question can be a little bit frustrating for some people because you've already taken the derivative a couple times, but this question doesn't have anything to do with that. This question simply says, how long is it in the air? Okay, when you throw that thing in the air, what we're looking for is the time when it hits the ground, or when it hits the x-axis. And that means that is the time when the height is equal to 0. So really, all I'm doing is going back to my displacement function, okay, and I'm setting it equal to 0 and solving it. Now, I would probably divide through by that negative because I don't like having the negative up front. I think that's a little bit easier to work with. And now I'm going to try factoring that. Now, I don't know how successful I'll be, but we'll see. I mean, if it doesn't work, there's always another way out here. I know that 5 can be broken up into 5t and t. 2 can be broken up into just 2 and 1. And you know what? That's going to give me 10 and 1. That's not going to give me 20 in the middle there. If I try to... There's not much I can do here. That's not going to work. So what that tells me here is that factoring is simply not going to work. I'm going to have to use the quadratic formula. So that means the time is going to equal negative of negative 20 plus or minus the square root of negative 20 squared minus 4 times, whoops, okay, no, I'm good. What have I got here? I'm using this one here, so 4 times 5 times negative 2 all over 2 times 5. So this will end up being 20 plus or minus, okay, now I'm going to have to go to my calculator here, although 20 squared will be 400. And this is going to end up being, oh, what have we got there? Sorry, 4 times 5 is negative 20 times 2. Negative 2 is going to be positive 40, so 440. So the square root of 440 all over 10. Now, I'll do both of these, even though I think it should be pretty clear that only one of these answers is going to make any sense. So 20 plus the square root of 440. We'll divide that by 10. So on one hand, this will occur at 4.1 seconds. And then if I go back and change that to a subtraction, knock that around, press enter, I will get negative 0.1 seconds. Now, this is the part right here. That corresponds to when it was launched, but that, or sort of, that x-intercept here really has nothing to do with this problem because that occurs prior to where this graph starts, which is really at time equals 0 there. So this really doesn't make any sense. The answer really must be 4.1.